Hello guys, my name is Dr. Varun and here I'm back with 30 days, 30 most important topic, and this is one of the most requested topic for NEET 2025 biology.
Chalo, let's complete it.
Well, in today's video, we're gonna be studying about the cockroach, which is not present in the new NCERT, but it is in the syllabus. Last year also 2 question came. This year also definitely question gonna come from here. So let's just study about it one by one. My notes would be available on the link which would be provided in the description. Also, it would be provided in the Biology Simplified English WhatsApp channel as well. Let's just dive into it. So cockroach belongs to which phylum? Arthropoda, because it is an insect. So its class is Insecta. Its genus is Periplaneta americana. Other genus are also there like Batata, Germanica, Batlata, Orientalis. So these all are there. The ones which are present in R is the Periplaneta americana. Now its habitat is cosmopolitan. Worldwide it is present. It is usually present at the warm and damp places. If it's talk about the habits, they are nocturnal. They are active during nights, normally in the washroom and the kitchens. And omnivorous diet means they eat both the things. Scavengers, that is dead decaying organisms, they feed on cursorals, means they walk super fast. You have understood it also. Color is reddish brown, but other colors are also present in throughout the world. Okay, like green, orange, red, they are also present. Body is covered by hard cartilaginous exoskeletons, and they are in the form of plates. So imagine that if this is the body, the upper plate, lower plates, and the side plates are there. Each plate is called as what? Sclerets. So here only they have said that the uppermost body, the dorsal body, will be what? Made up of turgum or turgid slate. The ventral plate is called as sternum or sternite plate. The lateral would be called as what? Pleuron or pleurite plate. In between them, the connections are there by a flexible membrane called arthropodial membrane, PYQ. And this arthropodial membrane actually help it to move like this. Okay. Then function of this exoskeleton is protection, rigidity, and prevent the water loss. And sometimes from this cuticle surface, excretion can also be done. Moving on, it's the morphology. So its body is divided into 3 parts: heads, thorax, and abdomen. Okay, thorax and abdomen is segmented in the adults also, but head is segmented in the nymph stage or in the baby embryo stage, but later on they join together and form a single unit. So single unit looks something like that. Next thing is the head is hypogonethous, means it is present at the 90. Imagine that this hand is the head of it. So, and this is the main body. So it is present like this at the 90 degree to the main body. Okay. So this is hypogonethous, means lower. Okay. Hypogonethous word you might have even studied in the hypogonethous ovary. Okay. So same word is being used over here. Then in this body part, if you see that it's a different plates. These are what? Different plates present to it. Okay, now let's just go into it. Just see that what are the parts we're gonna see. The most prominent part is the mouth part, and its mouth is biting and chewing type of it. So it's bite the substances or whatever that it want to feed it on and then chew it up. It has what? Appendages present around the mouth. So it has one upper lip, one lower lip, mandible, and the maxilla. Remember it, it's upper mandible. Sorry, upper is the mandible in there. Like upper jaw is the mandible, lower jaw is the maxilla in that. Then they have a lip, the labium and labrum. So labrum is the upper lip, labium is the lower lips. Okay. So next point is that it has a tongue also called as hypopharynx. So if you see this structure has been given. Now, of course, my notes has a lot of things, but we will only strictly to the NCERT ones. Moving on to the sense organs. There is a presence of what? Simple eye called as ocular spot. They are 2 in number and they are just photoreceptor. It just detects the presence of light, not the image formation. For image formation, we have compound eyes made up of 2000 unit called, like singular, it is called as ommatidium. All together is called as what? Ommatidia. Important PYQs. 2000 in each eye. Then antenna is present, which has what? It has olfactory, tactile, and sound. Means it can feel the smell, touch, and the sound. This is all about the head part, which you have to remember. Then comes the thorax. Thorax is segmented, has 3 segments: prothorax, mesothorax, metathorax. Its coverings are there. If you see about what are the things, there are appendages present on the thorax. So thorax has wings on the dorsal side, legs on the ventral side. Okay, so the wings are on the dorsal, this is on the ventral. So legs, if we see, the legs are attached to the sterna. Sterna is what? It is the your sternum, okay, basic sclerites, okay, and 3 pairs are there: prolex, mesolex, metalex. Depending upon that, it is coming from ease of the thorax. So prothorax coming legs, prolex; mesothorax, mesolex; metathorax, metalex. Then wings, there are 2. Here are the important question can be formed. Normally these wings are present on the wings pad, which is only being formed during the 12th nymphal stage. Okay, so this thing is there. These wings are 2 in number. They have a 4 wing, which is called as mesothorax wing, because they are arising from the mesothorax segment, and hind limb are the metathorax wings. You can understand why. Now you have to remember that the 4 wings do not help in flight. Only the hind wings help in the flight. Hind wings are the transparent, whereas 4 wings are the thick and leathery. Okay, and they do not transpirate. They cover the hind limb during the rest to protect it. So this is about the thorax. Then comes the abdomen. Abdomen in the female, it is broader. There are how many segments? 11 segments present in the embryo or the nymph, but adult has only 10 segments present. So this sclerites which are present, it could be abdominal turga, abdominal sterna. Both the sides we are talking about how it looks like. So both are 10-10. Here you have to remember that on the abdominal turga side, okay, turgid side, what happened? Basically 10 turgas are present. In both the cases 10s are there. Then what happened in male? The 7th, 8th and 9th, they have appearance like this. Means 7th has covered, 7th and 9th has covered the 8th one. Okay. Whereas in the female, it is 9th and 10th being covered by 7th and 10th one. This one thing. On the abdominal sterna side, okay, turga and sterna, if you forget, this is tergum and sternum, okay, ventral and the dorsal side. Okay, now on the sterna, what happened? All the 9s are distinct in the males. Okay, in females, 7th is what? It is boat shaped. Okay, and in the 7th, 8th and 9th, it forms what? Genital pouch, which is also called as brood pouch and ganathum. Means from here only the reproduction functions work. Same, the brood pouch in the male has these structures. So this you have to remember, that the brood pouch of female has female gonophore, spermatophore and collateral glands. Whereas the male brood pouch has dorsal side anus, ventral male genital aperture, gonophysis. That's it. And they are having a covering of what? Covering of chitinous rings. Okay, so in male it is 3, in female it is 6. Next comes the, after this, anatomy. In anatomy, the first thing is the digestive system. The digestive system is divided into 3 parts: foregut, midgut and the hindgut. If we talk about foregut, it is from mouth to the gizzard part. Hindgut is between the hepatic caeca and the malphizium tubules. Midgut, and the hindgut is from the malphizium tubules towards the anus. Now the next thing you have to remember, that in the foregut and the hindgut, cuticle is present, but in the midgut, cuticle is not present, because here only what happened? The absorption kind of a thing will happen. So over here, it is what? Mouth is there, pharynx is there. It goes into what? Over here, the salivary glands and reservoirs are present, connecting with the esophagus. Esophagus goes and open into what? Crop. Crop is store the food and the largest chamber in this alimentary canal. Moving on, it has a smaller gland called gizzard, and from there what? Hepatic caeca present. Before this area, from here to here, it is what? The foregut. So foregut has what? Foregut has pharynx, buccal cavity, crop, gizzard, okay, and esophagus also. Then comes the hindgut. Hindgut is what? Where this hepatic caecas are present. Hepatic caeca, hepatic word means livers, means it has a liver kind of function, means it releases enzymes. So they are 6 to 8 in number, and they releases enzyme in the midgut where the digestion will occur. Okay, then this midgut has what? 100 to 150 tubules called as malphizium tubules, which help in the excretion. And then it comes the hindgut, which has what? Ileum part, colon part, rectum part, and the opening called as anus. Now in the rectum, there is the presence of what? There is the presence of highly reabsorption microvilli. Moving on to the respiratory system. Now here the blood do not play any role because they lack the respiratory pigments, means there is no hemoglobin. Then tissue directly come in contact with the atmospheric air and they get the oxygenated blood. Okay, so their spiracles are present. So we have to remember that the spiracles are there. This is the tracheal system. So what you have to remember, spiracles, from here the air goes inside it goes to atrium, from atrium it goes to trachea, the trachea divided into smaller tracheoles finally reaches to what? Tracheal cells, where all the diffusion will occur, means it will take the oxygen and cells will take up the things. Okay, moving on to the next one, that is the circulatory system. In circulatory system, first, very important, it is open type. Open type means hemocoels will be present. Now there are 3 different layer divisions present into it. So if you see that there is what? One this cut is there, one this cut is there. Okay, so this is called as dorsal diaphragm. Like our body has also what? Diaphragm. So their body also have. They have a dorsal diaphragm, they have a ventral diaphragm. This is side, like ventrally, because they are invertebrates. Invertebrates means non-chordates has what? It has a ventral, not the invertebrates, the correct one is the ventral, like the non-chordates, that is they have the nerve, like neurons present on the ventral side. Okay, so this is the nerve net I have shown you, and the heart is present on the dorsal side. This we have studied in the animal kingdom also, here also coming with it. So this is the heart present to it. Now what happened, these are different sinuses. So this first sinus is the pericardial sinuses. This is where the visceral organs present, so called as perivisceral sinus. And this is what? This is your perineural sinus. So what happened? The blood reaches from here into the heart. And heart, this is the 13 chamber tubular heart. There is what? There are the array muscles present around this heart. How many present? 12 such muscles present. And they do what? They contract the hearts. As they contract the heart, the blood is pushed from backward towards the front sinus. From here it goes to each of the sinuses. Okay, and this thing is there. Blood is being provided to everyone. Now the blood is also called as hemolymph. It contains a high amount of Trello's non-reducing sugar. If you don't remember, no issues. Then comes the heart. We have a 13 chambered heart, 1 to 3 chamber present in the thorax, 4 to 13 chamber is present in the abdomen. Okay, then their heart, how the heart is working, contraction and all, is not in your NCRT. So we will just realize that the heart is neurogenic, means a nerve impulse will work for it. It is not myogenic as in case of humans. Okay, so next thing is excretion. They are ureotelic, very important, means their nitrogenous base will is urea. Majority of it is being excreted with the help of Malpighian tubules. But other gland name you have to remember. What are the game? Uricose gland, nephrocytes, cuticle and urates. Cuticle, I have told you earlier also that the function of cuticle, except protection and all those things, was what? To release the bad or the toxic substances from the body. So Malpighian tubules, uricose gland, nephrocytes, urates and cuticle. Most of it will be done by the Malpighian tubules only. Moving up to the next, that is the endocrine system is also present, but that is not in your syllabus. Just remember that endocrine glands releases a hormone during their nymphal stage, which will change it into the adult stage. Okay, so that hormone is the neotenin. Just remember that. Then the nervous system, very important, that this is how the nervous system look like. So if you see that this is the prothorax, mesothorax, metathorax. Here is the what? Head part. So if you see that most of the this structure is present where? Below the head. That's why if you cut the head only, what happens? This supraesophageal ganglion only getting away from it. And of course the circumferential connective tissue also, but rest everything is present into the body, so it can survive. It's working, keep on taking place. Then is the sense organs. So we have to remember them one by one. So gustatory receptor will do what? For the taste, it will be present on what? It will be present on the maxilla and the upper lip. Then tactile receptors means for the touch. We have already said that for the touch we have antenna. Except antenna we have the anal cerci. Oh, I forgot to tell that. On the abdomen there is a characteristic thing called anal cerci present in both male and female. But anal styles present only and only in the case of males. So this is what sexual dimorphism, except the brood pouch thing. Okay. Then it's the auditory receptors, means for the sound they are present on the antenna and the anal cerci. So this is both same. Then we have what proprioceptors, which is touch sensitive to the vibrations, anal cerci. Then thermal receptors on the antenna. Then olfactory receptors, which is sensitive to the smell, is the antenna. Last is what proprioceptors for that towards the light, and the compound eye is also there. Here you have to remember what, that only those lights will be identified by them which are what, which are perpendicular falling on it. Means the lights which will come perpendicular, they only be able to identify that. Moreover, that their image is what, apoposition image. Their vision is what, mosaic vision, because ommatidium has what, simple units. If you take one thing out, it is all disturbed. Okay, just like puzzle, mosaic puzzle. Then the image has what, it is highly sensitive but low resolution. Means for example what, imagine like this, when I remove the eye shits, I can't see clearly. Means my resolutions goes down, but I'm sensitive. Okay, means what, that I'm able to find, okay, something is happening, I'm very fast in that. Means if you move like this, I can see that, okay, this one is moving over here. So this thing is there with the cockroach. Coming up to the major important topic, that is a male reproductive system and the female reproductive system. So it is made of like this diagram, see it from NCERT. First is the paired testes is present. They are present in 4th to 6th segments. Okay, they will produce what, sperms. Sperm will be released from the vas deferens and they opened into what, ejaculatory duct. There only there is the presence of a seminal vesicle. Seminal vesicle is present where, at the base of mushroom glands, or it stores the sperm. So it is a storage sperm place. Okay. Meanwhile, the mushroom glands, which is also called as articulate gland, because it appeared like mushroom. It has many tubules present. So shorter tubules, longer tubules. They do what? They secretes the layer of the sperm also, as well as spermatophore, as well as the sperm nourishment also. Then we have phelomeres. Here you have to remember that we have total 3 in number. Okay, so we have a left phelomere, ventral phelomere, and the right phelomere, out of which left phelomere is the largest movable. Ventral is the smallest. That's it. And this phelomere help in opening the female genital force to release the things or transfer the packet of the sperms. Then we have what? Ejaculatory duct, which forms what? Middle layer of the spermatophore, and it releases the thing into the things. Okay, so mushroom glands are responsible for the inner layer formation, ejaculatory duct for the outer layer formation, and this of the spermatophore. Then the female reproductive tract, ovaries are present in 2 to 6 segments. Mushroom gland is present in what? Mushroom glands are present in the segments 4 to 6. Okay, 2 to 6. Then female reproductive system, ovaries are there, 2 to 6 segments it is present. It has what? 8 different ovules present. Okay, so 8 different ovules kind of ovaries arrangement is there. Then oviduct is what? It is paired. It has a common duct opening that is called as vagina. The vagina opens into brood pouch as a female genital port. In the brood pouch, it is present between what? 7th, 8th and 9th segments, where 8th and 9th togetherly making it up. Then it is divided into genital chamber and the vestibulum. Okay, then we have what? Spermatheca. They are what? They are 2 in number. One is functional, right one is non-functional, left is functional one. It receives the spermatophores from the sperm and present in the 6th segment. During the mating, it is being received. Okay, then collateral glands, they are 2 in number. Left is the larger one than the right. It secretes ootheca, egg capsule, and fertilized the egg over here. Phelomeres, they help in transferring the ootheca, which is formed after the fertilization. Means zygote also, eggs also. So they will be thrown out the body, not thrown but discharged in the certain places. So fertilization is what? Cross, male and female will be there. Internal fertilization will occur. Then 4 to 6 fertilized eggs are surrounded by the, like in a ootheca, and around 9 to 10 ootheca is produced. Okay, next thing is it is released at a place which is cold, damp and close to the food sources. Then what happened? Next thing is after fertilization, like oviposition is the type of how it is depositing the things. This ootheca is called as oviposition. Development is called as what? Parametallus development, because what happened from egg nymph happened, then 13 times it's mold, it's remove its things and adult form. Only during the last 12th time, after 12th time molding is over, wing pads would be available. Before that, wings won't be present in the child cockroach. Well, that's all about the cockroach. I hope that it's a quick revision of cockroach that was helpful to you to remember it. These notes would be available, so you can check it out. Thank you so much. And don't forget to subscribe.